Yo, 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 we live in the building, man. It's another amazing Saturday. We got a chance to come live in the building and do our thing like we always do, man. And what is that? We call that Fusion Radio, man, with your boy Brian and Keith. But today, we got an amazing guest with me, man. I got my boy with me, man. He co-hosting with me, holding it down with me. And today, man, we had a good conversation in the first hour, man. So we finna continue out that mood, man. So who am I talking about? I'm talking about my boy ATB Trig, man. Introduce yourself to the people again, man. How you feeling so far?
I'm in the building, man. Love and Fusion Radio. You know, we got Flamo in the building though.
Oh, that's
it ain't
what I'm
about
talking.
me. We got Flamo in the building. I love comedy, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we introduce Flamo to the people.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So, with no further ado, man, we got another amazing, great artist in the building, man. He a comedian / actor, and I'm definitely ready to get into his movement, man. So who am I talking about? I'm talking about the hilarious Flamo Best, man. How you doing today, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
That's what I'm
Feeling
talking
good.
about. Yes, Sirski, man. Them vibes, man. I love when y'all come in and bring them vibes, man. Because it's always a pleasure to come down here and be in this seat and just talk to y'all in general. So when y'all come with them vibes, you feel me, it just make it a little bit better. So first, I want to start off with just how you grew up in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Just give us a little backstory about, like, how was your upbringing and how it ended up getting you to the point where you are the man you are today.
Well, I grew up in Logan Square and also grew up on the west side of Chicago.
For sure, man. Shout out the West Side.
Yeah, and man, you know, living in Logan Square, living out west, it could be some changes you go through. You know, pretty much living in the hood life, you feel me?
For sure.
And I grew up playing ball, kept me out of trouble playing basketball.
For sure, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. So, on the playing basketball tip, what you was? You like power forward, center, feel me, small forward, point guard, shooting guard? What
Man, I was
position
a
you playing?
shooting guard, you know, shooting away, you know. Coach says, don't stop shooting.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
like,
about,
I
man.
won't.
You gotta keep shooting, man. It don't matter how many you miss, you gotta keep shooting, man. So, tell me a little bit about that transition, though, because, you know, today you in front of us as a comedian / actor, man. So, when did it get to the point where the comedy started coming in play?
Well, like I said, I was playing ball and also doing music. And then I felt in love with comedy. And doing comedy changed my life. And it saved my life. You know, helping people laugh, helping people have a great time. And I get so much feedback in the DMs and the inboxes. People just love to watch a good show, you know, and laugh and start their day.
No,
Do
for sure.
the name Flamo come from you flaming? You know, grew up in the Chicago culture, man. You know we flame. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
For sure.
we had some roast sessions.
Yeah.
We totally did.
So you know, is that where Flamo the Best come from? You always had them. You was quick on your feet with them.
Hey, pretty much, yeah. Had to be quick on the feet. Growing up in Chicago or just around your family and the family events, you know, you're going to have some jokesters, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So, talk to me a little bit about, like growing up in school being like that, though. You feel me? Being a comedian and just, like, making people laugh and stuff like that. Like, give me a time that you could remember, you feel me, back in the day, you just making people laugh and putting smiles on people's faces.
Well, to be honest, you know, I never thought about being a comedian when I was in high school. And people always thought I was funny. It's though I was always funny. I didn't think I was that funny. I was like, what are you laughing at? You laughing at me? Huh? What's so funny? Then I had to realize I'm funny. It's not them. I'm just funny. You know.
For sure, man. For sure. So, like, talk to me about, like, what it takes to necessarily be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Because me being an artist, you know, I done been through the trials and tribulations of trying to sit down, make songs, you feel me, do shows and stuff like that. I know what it takes to be an artist in some way, somehow, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what it takes to be a comedian. So just tell me a little bit about, like,
The process of how you build your material.
you know what I'm saying?
Also the process of actually entertaining the show, because comedy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of if you talk to a lot of comics, they write from, real places, events, pain. What inspires your comedy?
The people. I do it for the people. You gotta ask yourself what you do it for. And if you love comedy, if you love music, if you love anything, do it for the people. And you will get the results. You will get the results you want. So when I do comedy, I do it for the people. And being a comedian, you have to be consistent. Think positive. And think about what you want. Get all the negative thoughts out your head. And fight. Fight for your vision. It's not a dream, it's a vision. It's something you see. And sometimes only you can see it, and it's okay. Because you're going to have them people knock you down. You ain't that funny, or that wasn't it, or you need to record some more music, or whatever. Some people will play tricks on your mind. And now you will know that something's different. Because they'll say, I ain't trying to discourage you. You are trying to discourage me.
For sure.
And so you have to be aware of what's negative and what's positive when you fighting for your vision. And just keep good people around you. Keep great people around you. And things will work out. Yeah.
For sure, man. So talk to me a little bit about this vision, though. Your own personal vision. Like, break that down for me. Like, what's your vision and where you trying to take your comedy?
Right now, keep doing more skits. It keeps it relevant. Do more performances. Stand up. Reaching out to the people more. And audition for some films. As you go, you notice that you have to go on to the next level with your career. And you have to figure that out. And do much as possible to be recognized for you.
How was your experience on the Drewski show?
Man, I loved it. It was something new. And to be honest, I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't know who he was. I got a call from my sister. She was like, hey, you need to get down there, man. Drewski having auditions in Chicago. You need to get down there. I'm like, what? And then one of my homies, Hypno Carlito, he gave me a call, like, get down there. I said, I'm on my way now. And it was like 200 people there. 200 people there. And waiting in the line for 5 hours. It was cold, about January. He was like, oh, he's not taking anyone. No more audition. He's not taking it. We had to fight for it. Now, we've been out here for 5 hours. You're going to see someone, one of us, going to be out for 5 hours. And I was like, damn. Oh. I was like, is that it? And then I was like, I thought about the people. They going to miss out on some good talent, or at least they're seeing the good talent, And then he was like, you know what? You good. Y'all good. So I'm like, whoa, it worked. So I got my little body up in there, squeezed through the door. And then it was another waiting area. Oh my God. And then went through that door, it was another waiting area to get to the stage. And I'm like, I just can't wait to get up there. And I went up there, looked them dead in the eye, and just performed. Had a great time, and it was a great experience. And I'll do something like that again. I won't mind, It was good. It was a good promotion.
So, like, how was it like? Because I didn't see you actually on the show. I didn't get a chance to catch that clip yet. You know what I'm saying? So like, how was it like your interaction with Drewski? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was he in person, in your opinion?
In person, uh, hmm. He was like, it seemed like he had that energy, pretty funny guy. Like I said, I didn't know who he was until I went to the show. But I guess I said something funny, he said something funny, and it made the film. It made the show. So, but to be behind, I was like the fifth one at the end, and to be behind 200 people, and to almost not to get the audition, and then get on the show. I was impressed by myself, and it showed me, hey, you can do this. Like, it's something to this. They see something, they saw something. So you gotta go more harder. But it was good reactions with Juicy. You know, it was okay. I won't change it if I could.
So what are you working on now? Do you think that anything from you being on the show because he dropped the Chicago show, so since you've been on there, have you been getting more engagements or more opportunities? You know what I'm saying? Or just something that inspired you to say, hey, I jumped off this ledge, I tried something new, and now I'm finna start working towards other things.
Well, it did kind of give me a little boost. People recognize me when I go places. Hey, you was on the Juicy show. You Flamo or you Devon or yeah, you wasn't just. I'm following you on Instagram. It's crazy. Keep doing your thing. And I'm like, hey, thanks for watching. You know, I appreciate it, and I just be amazed, and I love the reaction from the people, and a lot more people want to do skits with me. I was already gaining the buzz already through Instagram. And then when I did the Juicy, it just gave me a little more boost, you know, in the city and other places. So yeah, it did. It really helped out being on the show, you know, to get my face out there. Yeah.
Dope.
So talk a little bit about the stand up. Have you really did any stand up, and if you have did any stand up, just talk to us a little bit about that experience. It's like being a stand up comic, because I know that's like a whole nother, you feel me, threshold when it comes to the comedy thing.
I have done it, but not a lot of stand up. And that's what I'm reaching to do more stand up. And people are like, man, you got to do the stand up, man. That's what that's for. You got that type of voice and a type of showmanship. You know, being on stage, to me, it's like I said, I did music before. It's like being on stage with music all over again. And yeah, being on stage, talking to the people, and seeing their reaction face to face, is way different from doing skits. So the stand-up, to me, is where it's going to put me where I'm supposed to be. Doing more stand-up and getting into more films, getting into films. And yeah, that's where it's at.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So just before we wrap up your interview and stuff like that, you gotta get the people your social medias, you feel me? So they can look at your skits, look at your different material and stuff like that, and they can get in tune with your different shows and stuff that you're gonna have coming up soon.
Oh, yes, sir. Much love, much love. Yeah, you can hit my IG on Hilarious Flamo Best 23. You can hit me on Facebook, Devon Flamo Best. YouTube, Hilarious Flamo Best Chicago. Yeah, you can hit me on all them platforms and just see what you like, laugh, have a good time. You know, find yourself into the videos. What you want. You know, and enjoy.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We have my boy Flamo in the building, man. Comedian / actor. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing here in the building, man. It's Fusion Radio with Brian and Keith. And like I said, we got a guest co-host today, man, my boy ATB Trig, man. We'll be right back.